The federal government is spying on you, but while the NSA is making headlines, local law enforcement is looking up your personal information, and nobody has talked until now.
An Action News investigation uncovered hundreds of problematic searches done by police officers across Florida. Action News' Catherine Varnum digs into these suspect searches.
Just driving down the road, a police officer can find the information they need to learn everything about you. Your address, date of birth, even your social security number, all right at their fingertips.
That's another intrusion into our personal privacy.
Action News law and safety expert Dale Carson says he is not surprised by the unauthorized searches of the system known as David. The database is supposed to help with legitimate law enforcement searches, but sometimes officers may turn to David for other reasons.
You're driving down the road, you're in a squad car, you see somebody you'd like to know, you just write the tag down and you run it.
I was curious as to how many times it had actually been done.
Jeffrey Gray filed a public records request to see how often his name had been searched. He tells Action News agencies across the state used David to search his name 296 times.
I haven't committed a crime, so I don't think they really have a legitimate purpose.
Gray records video of police doing their job in the public. Officers even took him into custody in Brevard County last October.
They're only supposed to use it for official investigative purposes.
Gray is far from the only person being searched. Action News obtained this list of more than 300 total abuses around the state since 2010, all self-reported by law enforcement agencies. St. Johns County reported 4 violations, including a dispatcher who, according to deputies, used a system like Facebook. This report details how Molly Davis used the David system 365 times in a 3-month span before resigning. The report determined all but one of those searches to be suspicious. Davis would not go on camera for our story, but told me by phone the searches were legitimate. Davis says she resigned for unrelated reasons. In Nassau County,
It's a training issue.
Sheriff Bill Lieber agreed to talk about his agency's 10 reported violations.
Some are maybe taking the easy way out.
Sheriff Lieber admitted the misuse by his deputies and provided us with reports. Lieber tells me in some cases, officers looked up information they shouldn't have even had access to in order to track people down.
Work a little bit harder.
These searches are against policy, but there are questions about whether the searches of personal information out on the road are illegal.
And who's to say you weren't checking it because you thought they met some sort of bolo that was out?
Catherine Varnum, CBS 47, Action News.
And as part of our investigation, we found the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office reported 9 violations. Clay County Sheriff's reported 3. Neither agency wanted to comment for our story.